What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we have a subscriber request from Daniel. We're going to be covering PNG or Pangolin. I'm going to just call it PNG. Haven't looked at it before, but it looks great. So if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I'd really appreciate it. So we got PNG over here on the weekly, and it looks great. It looks like, honestly, it kind of looks like DGen, my meme coin play, just being compressed. Looks very, very, very pent up is the perfect word, right? Kind of have this sell side wall. You've almost broke out of it once. You've interacted with it multiple times. One, two, I won't count that. 3, 4 times. This one's almost there, right? That one's almost there. We are sitting below all EMAs. All EMAs are sitting below. It doesn't even have the 200 EMA. Look at the weekly though. We're sitting right at the 618 from the low to high. I mean, this is exactly where you want to bounce from, right? You shot up, pulled back down, tried to get to your 786. Really couldn't get down to your 786, which is very, very strange actually. Closed below your 382, typical, right? Closed below your 382. You're finding support at your 618, right? I mean, this looks very constructive. Looks very constructive, ready to go. I mean, it's make or break, right? It's make or break by next week. If you're not breaking out of this zone, then you're targeting, you're back to 11 cents. Worst case scenario, down to 10 cents. So again, not financial advice, but yeah, make or break coming up for sure. This RSI on the weekly, everything, I mean, you're just kind of chopping. Look at this red dot. This is the Fu Manchu. If you don't know, you can find it on your indicators. Fu Manchu. Right, red, green, red, green. Red, green, red. Sorry, green is coming up. I'm just forecasting for the future. But we're not losing a lot of momentum. You kind of see how we're just kind of staying right around that zero. It's waiting, ladies and gentlemen. This is waiting. A lot of altcoins are doing this. This weekly RSI looks very good. This looks very good. Very, very, very good, right? Because we're getting higher lows, right? So you're getting higher lows, which is good. Very good, very good, very good. So we're getting higher lows. We still have a lower high. Okay, let's put a trend line on here. So we need to break out of this for sure. This trend right here. We need to break out of this trend. And we're close. We're close. We don't need any of this. And so yeah, so that's what the weekly looks like. Let's go into the daily, right? Let's go into the daily. Fu Manchu, right? Fu Manchu, I already see some momentum, which is good, right? We can use a slight momentum to the downside for if you want to call it like a slingshot, right? You kind of get pulled back a little bit to then go further, to be launched further. If you're looking at, a move like you did in November, right? What'd you do before the move, right? What'd you do before the move? See how you came up, right? You had some momentum, and then you didn't lose, right? You didn't get lower than this, right? Because this is essentially your MACD. We'll go check out the MACD. Right, you didn't get lower than this, so that's great. Your RSI, you didn't get lower than 43, right? And you really started to move once you broke this 56, 57 level. Then you started to go absolutely crazy, right? I can let me put some targets out on here though too. Let me put some targets based on November, right? Based on this is February. It went crazy in February. Okay, well look at this overall. Whoa, this is something else, all right? Something else. I mean, even I want to throw this on here like this, honestly, but that doesn't make too much sense. It'd be more like this right here, from that. There we go. We can leave that on there. That'd be an area to watch for, right? How we interact with this area. But overall, I do want to see, an extension to see where we could see some prices moving, right? Where we could see some prices moving. This did drop really low though. November. Okay. Let's see here. From the low. Let's take the wave 2 low to high. And come back down through here, this low right there. Okay, so you know your 786, your 32 cent mark, definitely need to try to get above 32 cents. I mean that's 100, or sorry, that's 100% away. Right, this is a big area right here. These areas right here are going to be pretty big. 618, I can just tell you right now that's going to be a big area right there. And then your 786 on this. Once you get above this though, once you get above 32 cents, right, I think you're green skies. Green skies. Then you're looking for targets at, you know, your 1618. You're looking at targets up to here, 57 cents, all the way up to your 2618, 86 cents. Wow. Hey, it's possible. What's the market cap? 31 million? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then you're looking up here. $1.35. Yeah. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but market cap 31 million. Yeah, you can easily get up to $1. I mean, it doesn't take much to get up there. So yeah, so that looks good on the for price targets, right? Price targets. So we do have this area. I'm going to mark this because I can get rid of it. This area right here, I'm going to mark this red. And this area right here is 786. Okay, red. Okay. Let's see what we're doing right here. I mean, it just looks, look at this. We're just going sideways, like completely sideways. I do want, I mean, if you're coming down for an ABC, oh, it's not an overextended B wave. You haven't done anything, so it's going to be a regular flat. I don't see it being a running flat. I really don't. I do want to take, so this 1, 1, 2 coming up, 1, 2. I mean, this just looks very strange. Sorry, I'm just now looking at it. I haven't looked at it before, so that's kind of my thought process right now. That doesn't really align with much, but this 21 cent, I kind of want to see with this recent move, what we're looking at with this recent move. All right, the 2272 lines up pretty well with the next move where we want to go. This looks very strange. I mean, do we have like a W almost, right? Almost like a W, right? Not finished though. It's like not finished. Like, and I feel like this is what's about to happen. Honestly, that kind of looks like what it's like. You've come down, you've done this. And with this kind of rounded bow look, it kind of looks like you're angled up like that. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? We have some confluence, right? Some confluence with the 2272 to the 2618 area. That 27 to 32 cent mark, right? 27 to 32 cent. And so yeah, so let's go look at the 4 hour. Whoa, that's a lot going on right here. I mean, yeah, look at this. You're just like chopping. You're just coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down. Just chopping. This looks like a three-wave move though. This actually looks like a three-wave move right here. That looks like a three-way move overall. All right, you're kind of like 3 down. What? 1. All right, 1, 2, 3, maybe. This just looks funky. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to you straight. This is a funky looking chart with high expectations, just from pent up aggression and high price targets, right? This is just my ideas, right? Not financial advice or not financial advice. Just my ideas. If you're looking at the 4 hour on this to even think about upward price targets, let's get above here, right? To even think about the 28, 32 cents, we got to get above these and see how we interact with these, right? If we just come up and wick to these, yeah, you're probably in some type of, I would have to see it play out. But I mean, I mean, yeah, this looks, I mean, even if you're taking this into account, right? You have like a one, you need like one more. You need like to go up and get one more. Even if you did want to do that and then correct in the three-wave move to the downside, that's fine. Get some structure in here. This just doesn't look like you're just choppy. You're not really doing it. I mean, this is just a random spring. It's not anything to be relied upon. If like, let's say we removed that. Let's say we just remove this from the equation, you're just going sideways. Just going sideways. So yeah, it's kind of a hard chart to read, but there is some price targets, right? Some price targets to get above. Let's see, did I mark it on there? Yeah, that's 16 to 17 cent range. Okay, then we can start targeting, you know, your 21, 23 cent, things like that. So, all right, 21, 23. I mean, these targets would be 2272, 2618. That'd be very, very nice. It's a small altcoin. So let's go look at the MACD real quick. Let's go check this out. Maybe it'll give us some information on what the heck is going on. It does kind of look like a heel pattern. No, it doesn't. This kind of did, but with this right here, this is just makes it ugly. Because then, I mean, you could have an A, B, C, right? I mean, that's a possibility, right? Because you've come down, you've retraced, you've come down, but you're just going sideways. But you did go sideways before your B wave, so maybe we are in that, you know, coming down to the sorry, let me see here real quick. I need to get those levels over here. I just like to clear things up for when we're looking at the MACD with that 13 to 11 cent range. 13 to 11 cents. So like something like this, right? So maybe we're in something like this, right? A, B, and then you come down to that 11 cent range, something like that. And then you go up. And then you go up. Because this right here just makes me think that this is your B wave. Like this was a partial retracement of this move, right? This is a partial retracement of this move, especially if you're just taking the close to close, right? Close to close. Let's see, from high to a low, where did we go to? I mean, yeah, you wicked right up to your 786, didn't close above your 0.5. I think this is a B wave. So if this is your B wave, your 1272, I mean, that takes you down to 10 cents. 10 cents, right? 10 cents. I mean, that's kind of, I was saying 13 to 11, but I also was saying, hey, you know, you can come back down here again. Come back down to here. So if we don't close above this, right, we could do something like this, like a flash crash and then go. Just because it's a $32 million market cap, this thing can move so fast in either direction, especially if it's not able to close above, you know, stay above this weekly 618. So yeah, there's some levels on here for that. There's some confluence with, you know, this, you know, 10 cents. I mean, all the way down to 7 cents. I don't see us going down to 7 cents, but 10 cents for sure. On the MACD, let's look at the MACD. Maybe we have some, maybe we can, you know, figure something out with this. This is kind of, right, it is a delayed indicator, so I don't really, I use the MACD more so as, you know, trust but verify, you know, trust price action, trust other indicators, but verify the direction of a movement. Right now, it looks like we're kind of cooling off. It kind of looks like we're cooling off, and not just because of the coloring, but just based on what the stochastic is doing, right? The stochastic is kind of looking like it's doing something like that, right? It's not going vertical. It's not doing anything. It's not bullishly postured is the terminology I would use. It's not bullishly postured. It's neutral to bearish. Neutral to bearish, something like this, how you're kind of just ready, like a rounded top kind of thing. Rounded top kind of thing. So neutral to bearish. So I would not be surprised if we come down to that 11 to 10 cent range before we move. You'd still have a higher low, right? You'd still have a higher low. Sorry, that was, oh my gosh, something like that, right? Still have a higher low. It's so bad. Hey, that's why if you watch the other videos, I get so excited with straight lines and, you know, nicely drawn lines. It's because I'm just terrible at it. smaller time frame, right? Maybe, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's rounded. We look rounded. Yeah, so I'm expecting some lower prices for PNG before we move up, for sure. Yeah, because it is off cycle. It's off rhythm, right? We kind of had a big move in August and July, in February of last year. Not the you had a bigger move in February than you did in November. Kind of vice versa to other cryptos. So it's kind of on its own schedule. Yeah, this is crossing down below in the 8 hour. Yeah, so I would be expecting, that those lower price targets that we kind of were thinking about, right? All right, let's see where they're through here. This A wave. Yeah, this 10 cent. All right, 10 cent. I'll leave this one up. 10 to, I mean, I don't think we go to 7 cents, but it's the 1618. It's the kind of the golden ratio for a retracement. So let's see how we interact with this. All right, let's just see how we interact with this, okay? All right, let's see how we interact. See what we do with this. Yeah, you might, especially the MACD looks kind of bearish, especially on the smaller time frames. Yeah, as you've already crossed. It is a delayed indicator. What are we doing with the EMAs? Yeah, EMAs are all bunched up. All right, usually with bunched up EMAs, you get big moves to the upside or to the downside. When you have your 20 up postured, bearishly postured, and you have EMAs bunched up together like that, that's not a good look. You want the reverse. You want all these EMAs up here, and then you want your 20-day EMA like doing this, like getting ready to cross all three. All right. So, yeah, and you got your 50 above the 200. Right. This kind of looks like it wants to do this. If I'm being honest, it wants to do that. So, yeah, I'm thinking lower for PNG. So again, not financial advice, but if I was investing in PNG, I'm just thinking lower. That's all I'm saying. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, hit that sub button. Hey, if you're interested in covering your crypto, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I don't mind it at all. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.